Hello and welcome. It's Larry Dupac here. What I wanted to do was create a short video to kind of show you how you can submit your quiz. Probably have some questions about it, so to kind of clear up a lot of questions, a lot of emails I may receive, decided to put this video together. By now, you should have seen my announcement that the quiz has been posted. And second of all is that the quiz, if you looked either at your assignment or your module and you clicked on that, you can see that the quiz is actually there, and the quiz has some instructions, and it has a Microsoft Word document. So if you go into the first quiz and you actually click on that, what you're going to see is that you're going to see some instructions. Okay, first thing you do is that you download the file and save it. Basically, you can open it, enable editing, and save it that way. But regardless how you do it, when you save the file, make sure that the name of that file identifies you. So put your name, either your last name or your first name or both or whatever, preferably your last name. Basically, what you do is just have the file identified that it is your file. What I'd like you to do is answer the questions within that file you downloaded. It's a Microsoft Word file, so I expect you maybe to use a Microsoft editor. Because it's good to use Microsoft Editor, because I'll show you some things within the Microsoft Editor that you can use for, for putting in symbols. You can make it a PDF file if you'd like, but I don't particularly require that, and it's okay. I mean, sending just a Microsoft Word file is fine, so do that. Like most math quizzes, just don't give a single word or a single number answer. Some cases there may be a single word. I think one of the questions asked if it's a proposition or not, and you just say yes, it is a proposition. But once you start to go a little bit further into answers, I'd kind of like you to show your work. Okay, show your work as much as you can. That happens with most math. Most math quizzes or tests that you take. Okay. The other thing that I want you to do is I want you to distinguish your answer from the questions you see in the document. What that does, and I'll show you that as an example. When we go to, when I show you the Microsoft Word file in this video. Also, put your name on the quiz. The reason I do that is I ask that is that I will print off your quiz so I can take some notes, and I'd like to have your name on there. So please put your name on that. Okay. Once you're done with the quiz, finish it up, save it as a file, and submit it to Canvas. You have until 11:59 Eastern Standard Time on Sunday the 28th to submit it. So don't wait to the last minute, because if you wait to the last minute, sometimes you may have trouble submitting the file, and you may miss the deadline. So I've seen people do that. I actually have seen people come in and say, oh, I was trying to submit it at 11:58, and it just waited and waited, and it said it shut me down at 11:59. So don't wait till the last minute. That's the bottom line. Okay. There's your quiz. It's a Word document. If you click on it, you have the option within Windows. If you're using Windows or if you're using Mac, same thing. Save it to a file, and basically make sure you save it to a name or the file name that distinguishes it from, putting your name on that file name, so I can distinguish from just my title that says quiz lesson 1 SP18. Change it to something different that has your name on it. Okay. You can save it or open it up in Microsoft Word and or another word processor. Just make sure that it's compatible, that I can read it, because I use Windows. I don't have a Mac. So make sure you do that. Okay. So once you do that, then you have your file there, and I'm going to kind of I'm going to pause the recording right now, and I'm going to switch over to the Word document. Okay. now we're back to the Microsoft Word file. Actually, if you look, notice that I put my name on there. That's what I mean about putting your name on the file. You don't have to put anything else in there. I just want something to distinguish when I print it off, that I know that that's your file. Okay. You've got 7 questions, 10 points apiece. Notice that, you know, each question you can put your answer down here at the bottom. And notice that what I did is I showed you a thing that said answer. What I did is I made it bold, and I actually took the color and I changed it to red, or change it maybe to whatever color you feel. If you want to do blue, you know, something that's distinguishable, that shows me that it goes other than the black that I give you. Okay. Again, you know, show your work, you know, explain your answer. I think on here it says, you know, which of the following ones are a proposition. If it's a proposition, say it's a proposition. Okay. The other thing that you need to do is that you need to put some symbols. If you look over here, you know, you've got the conditional symbol down here. You've got the or the not, or the and type symbols. Okay, you can find those symbols if you're not, you know, if you haven't seen this within Microsoft Word. Okay, there's an insert capability. There's the title bar up there, and if you go all the way over to the right, you can find that you can insert a symbol. And, you know, there's a couple symbols right here, but see, some of them don't match. So if you go to more symbols, once you get to more symbols, then you got a whole bunch of options here. You know, you've got arrows, you've got number forms, you know, and you can find all of the mathematical symbols that we use within our course. Okay. You know, you'll see all the different things that you need, and they're there for you. Plus, they've got a lot of Greek. You know, you got your backward E there for the existential. You got your upside down A for you know, for the universal. So you know, so you have that capability of using those symbols. Okay, so use that, and hopefully that gives you enough info. There's your, you know, there's your conditional and or not, and you can use all those specific symbols there. Okay, and just basically just go in, and, you know, if you pull that number you want to insert it, it inserts it right there. So you have that capability of using that for symbols, so you don't have to do any type of fancy drawing or anything like that. Okay, so once you're done with that, again, save the file. Make sure you give it a name that represents your name, and then submit it through Canvas, and make sure you submit it on time. Again, don't wait till the last minute. All right. So that's my short video on doing the test, and good luck. And if you have any questions, please send me an email through Canvas. Take care.